Welcome to the Capital Compass. I'm Lindsay Melchek. Today I'm joined by David Kam, founder and CEO of EnviroGold Global, to discuss their innovation technology, their recent $4.1 million funding, and what's next for the company in sustainable mining. I'd really like to begin the conversation today around so many things, but first off, thank you so much for joining me, David.
Hi, Lindsay. Thank you. Great to be here.
Let's actually begin that conversation around technology and impact. Can you explain how EnviroGold's global proprietary technology works and really what makes it a game changer for rehabilitating mine tailings?
Lindsay, EnviroGold's technology does in 1 hour what nature takes 500 years. Now, that's a big statement, but essentially, we've developed a two-stage acid leach that simply chemically alters the host rock in mine tailings. And by definition, many mine tailings are acidic. They create acid mine drainage, which is an environmental problem. Tailings dams sometimes collapse because of the acid generated inside the tailings. EnviroGold technology targets the host rock to alter the composition of the tailings so that it no longer creates acid, no longer is an environmental hazard, but the beauty of the technology is in so doing, it unlocks the value. It unlocks the gold, silver, copper, lead, zinc, other metals to contemporary processing. So after processing or after treating with the EnviroGold technology, up to 95% of the metals can be recovered for market value. So this is an opportunity that not only minimizes the environmental risk of tailings dams, but is a huge profit center for the owners of tailings dams. Many are mining companies, often their governments, because the mines have been abandoned and remain an environmental risk. So our technology is a win-win for the environment. It's a win for the company or the owner of the tailings dams, and it's a win for the community.
I mean, that is good news right there. So what about the market opportunity then? What are the primary reasons for focusing on rehabilitating mine tailings, and how large is that addressable market for this solution globally?
Well, EnviroGold has approached the market from two directions. One is commercial. We need to make tailings dams profitable and economically viable for the owners to engage in the reprocessing or remining opportunity. The side benefit is the environmental spin. Now, many people might say the environment is more important, and that's probably true, but we've created a means whereby we can clean up the environment economically and, in fact, profitably in most cases. The opportunity is so large. There's over 32,000 tailings dams worldwide. They have over $3.4 trillion of value in those tailings dams, and it's growing at about $20 billion a year. So the opportunity is enormous, and even for just a very small percentage of that market, it's an amazing opportunity for EnviroGold and its shareholders.
Well, there's also the amazing opportunity with your demonstration plan. Can you give us an update on there? Provide us an update on the status of the demonstration plan as a whole and its role in advancing your commercial goals.
The process of developing technology is always long. It always costs more than you think and takes longer than you want it to take. However, it's a very well-defined process. We've spent now 4 years in a laboratory and with independent field tests at lab scale and demonstration scale. But the next logical step is to own a plant that can demonstrate the technology at commercial scale sufficient for the engineers to build a full-scale operating plant on a mine. So that's the point we are at now. We've acquired a very, very specially built by the Australian Government Research Facility. It's a plant that is designed for our purposes, and the customers send their tailings to our plant. We process it, provide them independent analysis, and that gives them enough information to make an informed decision about the technical efficacy, the commercial outputs, and the operating capabilities of our plant on their mine site.
That sounds so innovative and exactly what the mining industry is definitely needing to go forward as well. So let's bring the focus around to funding and growth plans. With the recent $4.1 million oversubscribed private placement, how will these funds be allocated to support your strategic initiatives?
We've spent the past 8 to 12 months in moving from an R&D focus to a commercialization focus. So this amount of capital was required to fully settle the demonstration plant and have it commissioned, and it is now fully operational. And now we're just in commercialization mode. So it's about customer engagement. It's our relationship with our new strategic partner, Fraser Alexander. So now that we've built and proven the technology, it's about commercialization, revenue, and then the next step is dividends for our shareholders.
Let's expand on that just a little bit. So, as you mentioned, EnviroGold and Fraser Alexander have identified several opportunities to recover large quantities of valuable metals locked within TSFs, and you're collaborating to commercialize opportunities and evaluate projects within each other's network. So, how will this strategic partnership mark key steps in EnviroGold's commercialization strategy?
Fraser Alexander are one of the world's leading tailings storage facility managers. They operate over 50 TSFs now and have an A-list client base that they're working with. On the other hand, EnviroGold's technology is powerful and unlocks incredible amounts of value from tailings storage facilities whilst improving the environment and sustainability. So together, Fraser Alexander and EnviroGold can work and deliver solutions for their mining customers that provide environmental benefits, social benefits, and are highly economic. So as an operating partner, as Fraser Alexander give EnviroGold the horsepower, I guess, to get to the market quickly, to deliver, and to provide the exceptional benefits our technology can provide.
What a partnership. Congratulations on that one. Let's look at the future outlook. What's happening right now and what can investors get excited about in the months ahead and, even what's happening to scale its operations?
EnviroGold right now is focused on commercialization, customer engagement, and our next step is revenue. We have engaged a firm in Vancouver to build a simulation model. It's a world-class, used by most of the big mining companies, technology using AI that simulates the process and engineering and economic value of our technology for each specific tailings dams. That engagement is underway and we expect that to be delivered in the next month or two. Our focus, however, is clearly on customer engagement, mine tailings assessment, and contracts, building plants and operating through our partner, Fraser Alexander. Revenue is the next step for us.
Well, this has been a wonderful discussion, and I hope to have you back for some updates soon. Thank you, David.
Thank you very much, Lindsay.
Again, that was David Cam, founder and CEO of EnviroGold. You can find them on the Canadian Securities Exchange under the ticker symbol C.NVRO. And to learn more about their innovative work at EnviroGoldGlobal.com. I'm Lindsay Melchek. We will see you next time.